we will be going on live. And as such, I am going to request all of us to please occupy the first two tables before we sit at the back. With due respect and with due plea, may you kindly occupy the two front tables first. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you. You are a good audience. Session. And ladies and gentlemen, you know very well that we respect our national anthem. As they play the national anthem, I am going to request all of you to please stand up, and men to please take off your hats or caps as they play the national anthem, and then we stand attention.
Oh
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to introduce myself as Eric Motlapa Maswi. I will be the one helping you to direct the program today. And then in my opening remarks, I just want to congratulate you for being a good audience and for being so disciplined all the time as we started, that we even went to the workshops and you were so disciplined. And I am so happy to be the one leading a good tribe like yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Waterberg TVET College, and this is where we will be able to welcome you. And then Mr. Sinong will be the one to do the welcoming. And I want to consult with one of the people who are going live to please come the stage. If you can just please come, one of you can just come on stage so that I can consult with you. Ntate Snow, this is a congregation of the TVET College. Please come and welcome them. As he's coming, the information that I received is that when we make movements, because we are live, and when we ascend the stage, if we can use the other side so that we can move coming this way. Mr. Snow, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Program Director, and good morning. I hope I'm still right in saying good morning. Oh, it is past 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm saying good afternoon to you or to everyone here at the Thabazimbi campus of Waterberg TVET College, the college that believes in making things happen. And for the fact that we would like to see things happening, we so often have times to celebrate milestones. Each time we make a move forward and we reach a new level, we come together and celebrate amongst ourselves and together with our fellow stakeholders who have vested interest in the institution. This morning, when we were just engaging at a casual level and getting to know each other, there was a mention of the word partnership. Partnership. You know, there are different types of partnerships. When it is between people of the opposite gender, it's also a partnership, but with a different context. And as it went on, it reminded me of a little story that I once picked up at some point. They said there was this story of a hen that once approached a pig and said, I think you and I can get into a very good partnership. And the pig asked, what is this partnership all about? No, it's all about starting a business together, and we make our lives better out of that. And the pig asked, what type of a business would be? And the hen said, I propose that we establish a restaurant where the main menu would be bacon and egg. Many people like to take breakfast or take bacon and egg in their breakfast. And the pig started to pause a little and said, I think you are coming up with a good idea, but the idea, while it's good for you, it's too dangerous for me. And the hen asked, how dangerous is it? He said, no, because if we start a partnership, we have to contribute. And I see on your side, what will you be contributing? Then the hen said, no, I'll be contributing X. And then, what about me? No, you will be contributing bacon. And the pig said, this is very, very dangerous, and I'll never risk into getting into that, because it means we are not getting into this with equal commitment. If we are to establish that business, it means you'll only be contributing X, and I will be contributing bacon. It means I have to commit my life into the whole thing. So I'm going to be a loser. I'm going to die, and you'll remain with the business. This is a very tricky business. I'll never get into it with you. And the thing did not work, because there was no equal level of commitment, and the pig was very much skeptical. But we are going to hear the word partnership as we go, and I guess you'll pick up in a different context, because that one that is going to be shared with you today at this session is a more meaningful one, where everyone comes in as an equal partner with equal commitment. On that note, colleagues, I'm just saying we are here to celebrate that we should be brought to you in details when the presentations unfold, and it is for all of us to end up taking home something that we never knew about Waterberg TVET College. And I would like to get into one important part of saying we realize we are not alone in this celebration. We have you having come here from the different angles to come and be part and witnesses of what we are doing today. Hence, I'm going to acknowledge the presence of the following who are amongst us, and they are part of this session as we start the program today. We have representatives from Mersita, and we have here Mr. Naftali Mukhwajani. I'll read it correctly as I know it to be. Mr. Naftali Mukhwajani from Mersita, who is the acting CEO. Can you rise just for people to pick up the sense? He's not alone. He's together with Mr. Muepi from Mersita as well. I'm acknowledging the presence of Mr. Jin Bukanga from Festo. Amongst us is Mr. Nemalili, who represents the office of the Premier Limpopo government. I have amongst us Mr. Mushoma, the acting principal of Letaba TVET College. We have again Ms. Mugwena, who is representing Vembe TVET College. We have Mr. Ngobeni, the principal of Lephalale TVET College. We have amongst us Ms. Mpela, who is representing Sekhukhune TVET College. We have amongst us Mr. Chabalala from Limpopo Public Works, EPWP. Thank you. We have Mr. Kiba from Northern Platinum, was supposed to be with us, but she left due to other commitments, and we would like to acknowledge him in absentia. Ms. Machaka from CET Limpopo. We acknowledge Ms. Angie Bambo from Sianda Bakhatla Platinum Mine. I'm made aware she's not alone. She's got a good number of people that are accompanying her. In the same way, we have a good number of people also from Vembe TVET College who are here together with Ms. Mugwena. We are also taking note of the presence of representatives from Taletso TVET College. It's a sister college also, one of the 50 colleges in the Republic. I think they are from Northwest. Can you just raise your hands and we see? Thank you very much. We also have other members, I think from the TVET colleges, besides those that I have read out, because Mr. Mushoma from Letaba is not alone. There's also, okay, let me check if I'm getting it correctly. Let me come straight to this one. We have Ms. Mbengo and Mazarura, both from Advanced College Primary. Thank you very much. I said we have other members from Vembe. It's Mr. or Ms. Makhele and Mahusi T, also from Vembe. Can we? Thank you very much, colleagues. And we have Mr. Mapakani, Masemola, all from Sebenzani Trading. Thank you very much. You are acknowledged. And we have Mr. Tiro MG from SBPM. These are the people who are together with Ms. Bambo from Siab. What do you call it again correctly? Sianda Bakhatla. So I think I've already acknowledged them. If I might have missed your name here or your organization, it's not deliberate, you are still part of us. Please feel at home and enjoy the rest of what is going to unfold in this. On that note, let me welcome you all. Let's make a good of this little time and share all what is going to be put to us and take home to share with others who could not make it to this point with us. On that note, I would like to say to you, you are all welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and Tatesinong, for a warm welcome. And I think he welcomed all of us. And then he just forgot to welcome me. So I will welcome myself. Ladies and gentlemen, now we need to move with speed. I am going to request Mr. Buganga to please prepare yourself And then after Mr. Buganga, then will come Tate Mohotsani. As you are just going to address us as sponsors for the projects that we witnessed in the workshop. Mr. Buganga, the opportunity is yours.
Ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests, good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be standing in front of you as we are celebrating the launch of the Tech Lab. I love how Mr. Eric is calling it. It's not a 4IR, but a Tech Lab, to show that the concept is already being grasped. What we're trying to achieve is to prepare the next generation. We don't want to be the one who will be running behind others. We want to be trendsetters. We want to be innovators. And that's what this lab is representing. And it's with great pleasure that we hear such name is being placed on it, because it shows that not only it's being accepted for what it is, but they are ready to accept the changes that are coming in front. It is a pleasure to have Mesita work together with us to launch this lab, and we believe that this lab can be a center point for the community around. We believe that this lab will be the one that will start opening a lot of jobs for the locals. We aim to have as much employability as possible, while also preparing our youth not just to be employed, but also to create these new companies. Let's try to have the next Jeff Bezos from here. The next, who's the crazy one that's running Uber, right? The guy who created Uber from the back of his garage. Let's try to have such innovators in places like here as well. So it is with great pleasure that we are passing this to the college, and we hope that when we'll stop by in a few months, it will be running and we'll see good result out of it. Thank you.
Program Director, Mr. Eric Musapa Maswi. I'm always fascinated by his name. The Waterberg Principal, Mrs. Dipela, Festo representatives, Mesita colleagues, staff, and students of Waterberg College, the delegates who are here from various institutions, all protocol is observed, and good afternoon. I'm very much thrilled to extend the Mesita support and congratulations on official handing over of the Thabazimbi Tech Lab. I'm calling it handing over because we are yet to do a bigger launch, you know. I would think, and I'm also thrilled that you started utilizing the facility. We will talk about the 4IR discussion later. Today marks a pivotal moment in our journey towards embracing the future and innovation and technology. The establishment of this lab underscores an unwavering commitment to staying at the forefront of the fourth industrial revolution. I was reminding Mr. Musapa, you know, I've only met him today, but we had numerous virtual meetings in establishing this project. And it is because, we did not have to meet in the same room to make this happen. Technology allowed us to meet and therefore be able to, start such a huge initiative. As we inaugurate this hub of creativity and collaboration, let us remember the profound impact it will have on our entities and communities around us. Together, we are poised to unlock new possibilities, drive transformative change, and shape the course of the digital age. The Mesita is immensely proud of the dedication and vision that we have brought us to this momentous occasion. Let us all put efforts towards full utilization of this 4IR facility to the benefit of TVET lecturers, students, community, and employers around Thabazimbi. Let us continue to harness the power of innovation, seize opportunities, and inspire excellence in everything we do. Congratulations once again, and here's to a future filled with limitless potential. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ntate Mohotsani. I will call you Mohotsani because that's what I'm used to. Not the original one, Mohwachana, as it has been said by Ntate Senong. Ntate Senong is from Haskukun and, he's from Limpopo. And he wants everybody who's at the top to be seen to be coming from Limpopo. Thank you. Ntate Mohwachana, we have a site for you. Right, and in appreciating the two gentlemen who just spoke here, Ntate Bukanga and Ntate Mohotsani, I think we need to give them a round of applause, all of them. I'm saying this because these two people are very busy people, and they are heading the institutions, and they had to leave whatever responsibilities for them in their respective workplaces and had to come and witness their efforts here. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for honoring this occasion. I am going to, without any waste of time, going to go into messages of support, and I'm going to call in this order. I'm going to request a representative from the Student Representative Council, who will be the first one. And then the second one is going to be a representative from Sianda Bakhatla Mine. And then the third one is going to be Ntate Nemari, in that order. The first person, SRC. The second person, Sianda Bakhatla. The third person, Ntate Nemari. And then I'm not going to be in between. You just play the song, the SRC comes. As you play the song, going down, the other one will be coming on stage and all those things. You're not going to see my face for now. Can you just play the song? And the SRC, when they come here, they must also commit themselves that whatever that we saw there, they are going to preserve it. I just want to get their commitment, because sometimes in South Africa, when people are angry, they ban a clinic in order to get a road. They are saying we don't have roads, then they ban a clinic, forgetting that one of them is going to be injured when the police are shooting, then they'll need that particular clinic. So I just want that kind of a commitment as we are waiting for, play the song, SRC.
Good day, everyone. My name is Sewala Kutullo. I'm the campus chairperson. My responsibility is not that much. I'm here to commit myself and on behalf of the students of this campus. Well, what we saw in the tech lab is very massive. I commit that I will look after the facilities and I'll also tell the students to use those facilities very well. Thank you.
Good afternoon, colleagues. My name is Gift Tiro from Siandabakatla Platinum Mine. Yes, we are here. We are invited here today as the TVET College is launching this, and then they have invited us to come here as we are now building our relationship with TVET College as Siandabakatla Platinum. And then starting from here, what we saw everything that is massive and also the advanced one, especially in the tech lab. So as Siandabakatla Platinum, we are looking forward together with TVET College so that we can maybe help them with some of equipment that's gonna be needed here. It's not for the first time to come here. As Siandabakatla, 2 years back, we were here visiting the campus. As we know that we are in engineering department and we are developing a lot of engineering learners, which is the learners from the nearby communities and the learners from the company. Then we send them to different institutions. Then we suggested as Siandabakatla Platinum to sit together with TVET College so that we can have a good joint venture starting from there. So I thank you all for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Program Director, for the opportunity. I'm Eastern Nemariri from the Office of the Premier, and I'm really excited as the office to be here. Tovela. Ausheni. Nda. Good afternoon. Suffice to say that all protocol observed. Mr. Program Director, today marks one of the iconic and key milestones in the history of humankind and skills development. Here we're talking about the tech lab. And that mankind and the history indeed is going to make a very positive impact in the province and the country at large. Little did we know that we'll congregate in this way in an appreciative, supportive, and celebratory mode. We celebrate, witness, excellence, commitment, passion, and dedication. Halala, Waterberg TVET College, halala. Halala, Festo, halala. Halala, Mercita, halala. For sure, it started as a dream. In this rocky, rural, and mountainous area, anything is possible. The Office of the Premier is proud of this endeavor. Our lives will never be the same again. We have, however, noted a seamless element of professionalism and action-driven partners in the form of Mercita, Festo, and Waterberg TVET College. Let's give them a round of applause. Now to our students, let's grasp firmly this learning opportunity with pride and ownership. We don't talk about the sky when there are footprints in the moon, when there are exploration in the further galaxies. The Office of the Premier support this tech lab. They said you don't have to say 4AR. The tech lab insurmountable and gallant skills development stance moving forward. Let's protect it, defend it, preserve it, we are preparing for future generation. Partnership, partnership, partnership. That's the way to go. I quote as I'm closing from the first democratic president. Open quote, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I thank you.
Thank you very much, the SRC, and thank you very much, Sianda Bakhatla, and thank you very much, Office of the Premier. Ladies and gentlemen, that was message of support, and that message of support is because they have witnessed treble P in real sense. That is private-public partnership in the real sense. So we are so grateful, and I love what I've heard from the SRC that they will preserve it. And I think we need to give them a round of applause for saying that. What I like about students in Thabazimbi, the Thabazimbi campus is so clean. Thabazimbi campus is so well cared for. Strike, even if they go on strike, they would not come next to their buildings. They would strike and go somewhere in the roads there. So it means they really take care of what they have. Let's make sure that we preserve it, because it is not only us who will be using it, but there are other people who are behind us who's going to use that. And Sianda Bakhatla, you are right. You know, we are partners and we have been in meetings. And then I think, will come to fruition as I think we were in this hall when the Deputy Minister was talking about that partnership. I think the principal will speak to that. And then I am going to call upon Pentate Malil. Hi. We are from Far Nalwen and the Premier's office. Thank you very much. And let me call the one and only principal of Waterberg TVET College to say people have spoken. And you need to respond because you benefited. And I don't know what you're going to say, but just say it because you benefited, ma'am. And when I say you, I mean the institution. Please don't quote me out of context. Can you play the music, please? Thank you so much.
Program Director, Mr. Mutlapamaswi, he's saying that as Waterberg, we benefited. True indeed, but not only did we benefit, speakers up here have indicated this was a partnership, Triple P partnership in action. We also contributed, hence we are committed to this program. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, partners from far, we really are appreciating that we've got the mining houses in the house. Northern Platinum was here in the morning, but due to other commitments, had to apologize and quickly rush back. Sianda Bakhatla is here with us. It's true, if you recall, in 2019, we were in this very same hall, where we as a college and these other mining houses pledged that we will continuously work together to ensure that the skills that are highly needed in this country are realized. We went on, sought out funds, hence Festo and Mercita came on board, equally contributing, not with the peak and the hand, Mr. Snow, but all of us fully committed, ensuring that along the way, none of us dies, and the contribution is realized amongst the three of us. This morning, we really have witnessed the fruits of that journey. Indeed, we have held our meetings virtually so, telling us the reality of the future. It is actually the very first time that we are meeting in person. All developments and arrangements were done in a virtual way. The future that dictates in terms of what technology can do. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire team, in the presence of executive management that are here, the CFO, Mr. Shabangu, and the acting DP, Ms. Fosser, including also Mr. Snong, the DP corporate, we are saying we extend our sincerest gratitude for your generous sponsorship of this tech lab. Your support played an integral role in making this event a resounding success. And we are immensely grateful for your commitment to advancing innovation and technological excellence, excellence that we are known of. Ladies and gentlemen, within Limpopo, in the college, we are the proudest, best performing college within the sector. Nationally so, we come third in terms of student performance. And this campus where you are tops the other three campuses in terms of their performances. Let's give them a round of applause. Your contribution not only helped in the establishment of this lab, but has also enabled us to create a platform where cutting-edge ideas and groundbreaking research will thrive. Your belief in our vision is deeply appreciated and serves as a catalyst for our continued pursuit of excellence in the realm of fourth industrial revolution technologies. I think we have witnessed what that can do when we visited and took a tour of the lab. The impact of your sponsorship, both Mercita and Festo, extends far beyond the launch of this ceremony itself. It empowers us to equip the next generation of innovators with tools and resources they need to tackle the challenges of tomorrow. Your investment in the lab not only fosters innovation, but also strengthens our collective efforts to thrive positive change in our communities and beyond. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we would like to thank you for your unwavering support and dedication to our cause. We look forward to the incredible journey as partners ahead as we embark to this transformative endeavor together. It will be a sin of me if, ladies and gentlemen, I do not share with you what this college is capable of. I'm aware we have come to Thabazimbi to witness the launching of the lab. However, as partners seated here, it's imperative that you get a full picture of who Waterberg TVET College is. And while I'm going to be sitting down, ladies and gentlemen, in a moment, just for a few minutes, allow me to share with you the college. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we as Waterberg TVET College community, we welcome the handing over of the lab. We commit to utilize it. We have already seen we can already connect to engineering in Leboagomo, and this is the vision that this lab was built to, so that it gets accessed by the broader community of this county. Once more, thank you very much.
The Waterberg TVET College has navigated over 20 years of excellence. We have stood as a leader in transformation and the provision of responsive quality education. We are guided by these values that have cemented our place as a college. The Waterberg TVET College has navigated over 20 years of excellence. We have stood as a leader in transformation and the provision of responsive quality education. We are guided by these values that have cemented our place as a college that values the establishment and management of sustainable partnerships, integrity, excellence, accountability, safety, respect, and diversity. Boasting 4 campuses and 2 training sites across 3 municipalities of the Limpopo province, the college provides a combination of theory and practical application, ensuring that students, including those living with disabilities, are exposed to the latest trends in the workplace or are able to venture into entrepreneurship and create job opportunities for those unemployed. The college strategically positioned the campuses to specialize in the offering of programs. The program qualification mix is decided upon and guided by the economic drivers of the province, mainly in agriculture, tourism, hospitality, and engineering. The Business Studies Center, located in Mahwelering, specializes in business-related programs such as business management, management assistant, finance, economics and accounting, safety in society and primary health. The Information Technology and Computer Science Center, also in Mahwelering, offers hospitality and tourism, primary agriculture and IT, with the 2 practical sites, the hotel school and the farm, to support practical work exposure. The college farm, located at Sterkrivier, and the hotel school, located in Mokopane town. The Engineering and Skills Training Center, located in Leboagomo, offers engineering programs in diesel mechanics, electrical and civil engineering, with focus on welding and masonry. Lastly, the Thabazimbi campus, located about 245 kilometers from the central office, caters for the education and development, early childhood, and some of the engineering programs in mechanical engineering, with focus on fitting and turning.
At the Waterberg TVET College, our mission is to provide top-notch training that equips graduates with adaptable, market-ready expertise. We are dedicated to inclusive teaching techniques, ensuring every student, regardless of ability, gains the latest skills for success. The college training centers exemplify excellence and innovation. Through theory and practical application, we prepare students for workforce success. We take pride in ensuring that skilled, job-ready graduates add value when they join the workforce or pursue entrepreneurship programs. Let me share some of the successes of Waterberg TVET College with you. Over the years, the hotel school has positioned itself at the forefront of practical education excellence. Our primary goal is to provide students with hands-on training alongside their theoretical studies, shaping them into future hospitality professionals. Our training ensures that when students graduate, they are equipped to initiate small businesses as entrepreneurs. Through a key partnership with Banksita, 10 hospitality students are now managing the college cafeteria, creating job opportunities and empowering others in the challenging job market. It is the students of hospitality group that have participated in the World Skills competitions, where Ms. Devi Rampele obtained position 1 in the Africa Regional competition that was held in Namibia, and she proceeded to represent South Africa in cooking skills in the International World Skills that was held in Switzerland. Now recently for 2023 competitions, Ms. Tloumulukomi represented Limpopo province in Durban for the national competition in the cooking skill, and she obtained position 1. This is the excellent work that the college prides itself in the offering of the skills in hospitality. Besides receiving classroom lectures, which is mandatory, the engineering students are further empowered through practical experiences, such as participating in small-scale college maintenance activities and refurbishments. From installing burglar windows to revitalizing student desks, our students gain invaluable skills that translate directly into the workforce. Through partnerships with Limpopo Basic Education local schools, the students are placed for a period of 10 days or more to do practicals. Schools that are supported includes, but not limited to, Harry Oppenheimer, Grace and Hope Special School. Some of the outstanding students are recognized and upon completion of their studies are offered permanent jobs. Our partnership has since been extended to the Limpopo CET College, where the students under the supervision of the mentor artisan have refurbished the school desks. The fully equipped mechanical workshop provides students with the opportunity to apply their theoretical knowledge in a real-world setting, further enhancing their understanding and competence in their chosen field. The college has a diesel mechanic workshop in Thabazimbi that is fully accredited as a trade test center. This was made possible through partnership and collaboration with the Northern Platinum Mine in Thabazimbi. About 15 students are already trade tested at this center and are now qualified artisans in the diesel mechanic. Beyond the classroom, we understand the importance of lecture placement and the role of student support managers in nurturing our students' growth. As we propel forward, embracing the advancements of our time, we are proud to integrate new technologies into our teaching and learning methodologies. This commitment is vividly demonstrated through the recent state-of-the-art 40-seater multimedia center. This cutting-edge facility not only caters to the needs of our students, but also extends its benefits to the broader Thabazimbi community. Through this multimedia center, both students and community members alike have access to innovative resources and tools, fostering a dynamic learning environment that transcends traditional boundaries. It serves as a hub of creativity and collaboration, empowering individuals to explore new horizons and unlock their full potential in the digital age.
Our long-standing strategic partnerships have consistently borne fruit in empowering both our students and communities. Through strategic partnerships and collaborations, we have been able to train early childhood development practitioners with the support of the Holisang Trust in Thabazimbi, opening doors to new opportunities for our students and communities alike.
Our partnership have not only empowered our students, but have also led to the development of alternative income streams. Through initiatives from the college farm and hotel school, we have generated revenue through the sale of eggs, chicken, and meal, benefiting both our resident students and the wider community.
Our strategic partnerships have yielded positive outcomes, with support from Nissan SA leading to donations of equipment that ensure our workshop are fully accredited. Our collaboration with AgriSeta has enabled students to articulate from NCV Primary Agriculture into Diploma Animal Production NQF Level 5, providing them with further educational opportunities. These students are positioned to further articulate into a Bachelor of Agriculture degree with the University of Limpopo. The first cohort of these students amongst them have now completed honors degree and some registered in master's program. The initiative have been successful through the support and partnership of the Limpopo Office of the Premier.
As Waterberg TVET College, we remain steadfast in our commitment to offering quality education and collaborating with like-minded partners to accelerate our efforts. Together, we ensure success for our students and communities.
This is the college that academically performs to excellence, recording position 3 in national ranking on NCV subject pass rate and position 1 provincially. Waterberg TVET College, together ensuring success.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for again being a very good audience. I am going to request Ntate Baloyi, Patrick, to please walk upstage to do a vote of thanks. Memdipel, thank you very much. And you made a mistake of making me a program director. And I'm going to say that, you know, I worked with a team, and that team, truly speaking, worked very hard. And I want to at least take this opportunity to thank the team. Together, we made it, and together we were successful. I'm quoting the team from Festo. Vili, start up Minier. Yes, and the whole Merisita team, you know, they were a very lovely, lovely team. Merisita team, please stand up. I thank you. I thank you. Thomas, where are you? It's fine. And the other one, it's my Waterberg team. I thank you, Waterberg team. I'm going to give Ntate Baloyi to do that, to do a vote of thanks. You're not thanking my team, huh?
I agree, you have done that already, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and all protocols observed. On behalf of the college, I would like to give a word of appreciation to all the delegates who are here. We thank you for honoring our invitation. I would like also to thank the program director for directing this program, all speakers who've been here, college principals and college delegates, all the colleges that has been mentioned here. Merisita, as it has been said by the program director, we've been with you last night up until today, from the start of the preparation of this ceremony. Festo, you've been there with us, Veli and Treasure, together with the team, you were with us, and we thank you for that. Public Works, Office of the Premier, Northern Platinum Mine, CET delegates, Sianda Vakata, organizers of the event, the students, SRC, the staff, senior management of the college. Ma'am Principal, allow me to actually give a very special thank you to one of the cleaners here who actually provided herself to come and assist also during the weekend when we needed people to come and assist in making sure that we prepare for this event. Ma'am Rebecca, can you please stand up and let them see you? Thank you for that. Program Director, it is left on us as the institution or as the campus, together with Luwahomo, to make sure that we optimally make use of this workshop. And we are promising you we're going to protect it and do it diligently. We feel so blessed and over the moon in accepting the handing over of this gigantic workshop. This means change, and change forever in the education sector of TVET. To us as the staff, it's either you shape up in preparation of the change or you ship out if you can't cope with the changes and the latest technology. I therefore advise all Waterberg academic staff members to visit the tech lab for them to keep up with the development and the latest tech of this world. Thank you, and thank you very much.
I made a very big mistake of calling the campus manager to do a vote of thanks. Thanks, campus manager, for doing such. You did it very good. Round of applause. Yeah, next time we will be having Robotino to direct the program. So you must watch out. We'll have robots to come and run the program. And we will be outdated because we are wasting time. Robotino just goes specific. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the end of the program. And I am going to take this opportunity to make an announcement. The announcement is that the people who were there in the morning in the administration, who were briefed with the principal, and all those people who were on this stage saying whatever that they said, including me. There is a door somewhere. I don't know if there is a person. There is a door somewhere that the people that I've called must enter that room in order for them to be served with lunch. Right. And I will be the first person to be dished for lunch when the rest of us come just at the table. There is a table that is lined out there. I'll be number one because I've been the program director. You know, the biggest meat is mine. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this opportunity and say you have been a very good audience, and I'm very proud to direct an audience like your good selves. May the Lord God bless you. Go well, enjoy your day, be merry. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, Ichai. Our tech lab, we chose to call it a tech lab because we can't say it's a 4IR lab. Right? You know, 4IR comes, then comes 5IR and all those things. So it's a tech lab, meaning that all the time technology as it evolves will be evolving the technology using this lab. So this lab is now accredited as a mechatronics technician with QCTO and CAP level 5. So, and then we'll be offering trades here of mechatronics. Right, so now we will be, I'm going to hand over to Treasure.
Good morning.
Treasure is our partner from Facebook. So they are the people who delivered all these equipment that you see here. And as Mem has elaborated that Mercita contributed 50%, and then Festo contributed 25%, and Waterberg TVET College contributed 25% to make 100% of what you see here. So I'm going to hand over to my partner.
Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This has been long overdue, and we're really excited to show you the amazing technology that we have here. I'm not alone. I am with fellow colleagues as well as the students from the college, where I'll be introducing them one by one as we move along. For now, I'm going to start with an introduction, which is not going to be done by me, but it will be done by our robot here.
Thabazimbi Tech Lab. My name is Robotino. The fourth industrial revolution, also known as Industry 4.0, is revolutionizing the way we live and work. It is characterized by the integration of advanced technologies such as robotics, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things into various industries. This wave of digital transformation brings with it immense opportunities, as well as challenges that need to be addressed. One of the institutions that realizes the significance of the fourth industrial revolution is the Thabazimbi Tech Lab, a partnership between Festo, Mercita, and the college. This collaborative effort aims to equip individuals with the necessary skills and knowledge to thrive in the era of Industry 4.0. The Tech Lab serves as a training center where students can learn about automation, robotics, and other advanced manufacturing technologies. Thank you for your attention. You may please proceed.
Thank you. Please, welcome. Come inside. We will start right away here. So this is what we call the pump station. A pump station is a system typically used in water industries. So purification of water, transportation of water, management of water, all has to do with pumping. So pumping is really, suppose, neglected process in water purification, water treatment. So here at this tech lab, we're able to work on an industrial pump system, which consists of various components, some actuators, some valves, and of course the tank, the pump, and also the control cabinet here. The control cabinet does contain electrical parts which are responsible for the movement of the actual motor itself. So you will see inside here, this is quite industrial components that are here. And the beautiful thing about it also here is that the college, the campus itself, do have a pump system that pumps water from underground. How do we train students how to maintain this pump, how to operate this pump without interfering with water supply at the college? So we use the one in the lab so that once they are competent, they can work on a real bigger one that supplies the entire college with water. Okay, so it does also have some Industry 4.0 features such as the data logger. So Industry 4.0 is really centered around data. I think some of you may have heard of something called big data. So we do collect data about the system parameters in the system, like the flow, the pressure. All that information is quite important when we have to optimize the system or when we have to improve the system at some stage. So we will move over to the next system, which is actually behind you over here. We will start perhaps here. So I've mentioned big data. Now, how do we ensure, remember data is information. How do we ensure that the information from and to the institution or the organization is not interfered with? Typical interferences with this communication happens with people that, of course, malicious, we call them hackers. So they could potentially put bad information into your system so that they cripple your organization, or they could steal your information and use that information for, suppose, to steal from the college or from the organization. How do we secure this information? How do we secure our communication line? Here we've got what we call network security, the NetLab. This is a system, industrial system, that consists of what we call a firewall as well as a switch, whereby a student has to program a PLC, but in doing so, they have to also secure the network. And over here you can see the different communication packets that are moving between PLC and the computer as well. So we learn about network security, we learn about programming our network so that we protect the organization from potential malicious attacks. So over here, we've got such a setup where you've got a virtual machine. We're going to get to the real one, which is over there. But let's start with the virtual one. I think there's a reason for that. What you see in front of you here on the screen, if you can come closer to it, let's look if you want to. But it matches the physical system there. Why are we doing this? Okay, that is we call this the MPS43. And over here we have the software that we use to program the machine. So we program a virtual machine so that eventually we run the real machine. Why do we need to do this? Well, think of it this way. If this is a real production line and you want to optimize it, you want it to run faster, or you want to test an idea, maybe one day you're sleeping and you think, I could actually try this idea. How do you try out that idea without interfering with production? So we use simulations for that. So you test your idea. Once you're confident that it works, you can implement it on the real machine. So I'm going to head over here to my colleague, Freddie Mampa, and he will take you through the different features of the real machine. Okay, Freddie, over to you.
Oh, thank you, Dragan. So here we are, as he already mentioned, we are looking at MPS43. So MPS43, we are actually using it to expose students to different technologies that are used in manufacturing industries. Technologies like RFID technology, we've got vision cameras, we've got MES, which is a platform that we use to actually manage and control the production. So as you can see here, he's opening a ordering page where he's going to tell the system to produce a specific type of product, and then the system will also be communicating with him as to the status of the order that he just placed. And then as you can see here in my hand, I also have a tablet which you can use to get more information about the system in terms of different components of the system and how they work, all those, which one comes first, which one follows next, all those type of systems you can get on your own like this one here. Let me just quickly.
So this is a real production line. So it's a typical production line that you'll have in your shop floor. These are industrial components, but we are in a technical education environment. Why do we do that? Or why do we bring these industrial machines here? I mean, we could get something, I don't know, some prototypes, little thing, and put it in a workshop. But I think when you start to look at the Industry 4.0, the purpose of the curriculum and the trainings that are sort of associated with it, it's really about preparing the artisans and engineers and technicians for the work for the industrial environment. So how can we do that? We do that by using industrial systems, industrial components, so that when they're in training, they're properly trained and exposed to similar components, similar technologies that they'll find in real industries. Okay, so just to wrap up here, there's also a thing called artificial intelligence that is part of the system. So this artificial intelligence, we use it to give us information, to give us record, also to give us some predictions about what's happening on our production line. So there's a camera here, as he has mentioned, the IoT camera here, which actually monitors the supply chain, so our products. So it keeps record of our products. This is something that's typically not done, particularly on a long-term basis. So it will keep record of data for years and decades. And through that record, it's able to give us a trend, like you can see on the screen here. It gives us a trend of what's been happening with slide number 1 and what's been happening with slide number 2, so that we can get this data after all. Now this data is useful for optimization of system again, but it's also useful for detecting of errors and faults in the machine. So one day management changes, the factories, all of them, it's new people. Now they're trying to figure out, how do we make the system faster? Can the system actually run at all faster? Where do they get that information? Of course, they can ask people from that were previously employed, but with artificial intelligence, they can also draw that data and see, okay, it looks like in the past, this was the yield. They were able to make 5,000 products a year or a month. So this is then useful in that. It's also useful for maintenance. How do we track faulty components? I will elaborate a little bit on maintenance as we move along. It's with a physical demonstration. Okay, thank you, Mr. Mampa. Let's proceed over to the robotic committee to demonstrate that as well. There's just so many things to demonstrate here. I hope you have enough time. How much time do we have left in terms of I have enough time. Oh my God. Then you might as well start preparing your bed, because it's going to be that long. Okay. Let's have a look here. I think it's just because it's yes, there we are. Now this is an industrial robot arm. I don't want to explain too much here, but I want you to do the explaining itself. I think I've spoken too much. There's a little bit more thing that we want to do as well. So this is Sonesa Somatiga, also one of our colleagues, and she's contributed immensely in setting up this venue. Okay.
Thank you so much, Treasure. So as you can see, this is an industrial robot, basically illustrating on what you can expect in a factory setup like your BMW plant automation. As you can see, it's currently moving the workpiece from one point to another. So it is there to teach your students on how to basically program a robotic arm, so that when they're exposed into the industry, like the one you see behind yourselves, it's what they'll expect to do. So yeah.
Okay, and what you see on the screen over there is the actual program, which is the robot is actually running. The program, which is the code, or sometimes it's called the source code, which this robot is following that order. Now, very often people say that when machine fails, there was a story very recently, a man in a production in Korea died from a robot. So he was killed. He died, unfortunately. So this is in a production line. And there was a lot of controversy about it to say, no, what should we do? These machines are killing us. Unfortunately, this gentleman went into the robot while it's busy producing, and it mistook him for a box, because this robot actually picks boxes and places them there. So he took him and grabbed him and placed him and squashed him against a conveyor, and sadly he passed away. But this is a controversy, of course, to say, what do we do? Do we throw away robots so that because they are damaged, they are obviously harming us? What do we do? But the point I'm trying to make here is that this malfunction, yes, it is traceable to a human error. First of all, he shouldn't have been inside there. He bypassed safety. So robots are equipped with safety. Like if I open here, right, while it's moving, it stops. So that if I put my hand in there, I'm not at harm. Now he bypassed safety. Then he went inside the robot while it's busy moving, you see. But additionally, it's also the programmers. You should incorporate sensors in your program so that it will check the people if they pass safety to stop. So it is essential that we produce good enough artisans and good enough technicians that are going to incorporate all the safety elements in our production to minimize the accidents that are happening in production as well. Okay, very good. Let us proceed over here. Now, in supermarkets, you get products. You have to pick up products from shelves, you bring them to the counter, they scan the products, and then you pay, and then you go. So here we're demonstrating something quite similar to that. But I'm going to hand over to Mr. Mamba here to basically run us through what is happening here.
Okay. As he has already explained, here we are doing what we call object detection and object identification. Basically, we are actually teaching this. This is one of the vision sensors that are found in today's industry. So here we are going to read a code on this box, and then we have a number of detectors here which will give us an indication if a part is good or it's bad. And then if maybe the system has to reject it because it's not of good quality. So these are the types of sensors that we can use for that. So we've got a detector here which will indicate by a red light, and then we have other indicators here which will tell us if the part is good or not. So the software here will actually use the data which is pre-configured so that it can be able to assess the state of our product here on this box. So that's basically what we are teaching the students to do with this type of setup here. And then we also have other sensors here, like your RFID sensors, all different types of sensors that you find in the industry. So we can actually use this setup to test them and teach students to configure those sensors.
Precisely. This is the smart sensor training system. It's a typical system that the students that are learning sensors that they will use. But these are not your legacy sensors. It's not those sensors where it's on or off. You know, these are smart sensors. They're quite different in how they operate. They are modern technology sensors. So they use protocols like IO-Link, really cutting edge technology. And you actually saw them on the MPS-4.3 over there. So you can actually integrate these sensors, such as the RFID here, to work with that system there. We demonstrated something there that's called MES, where we were placing orders. Now, just think about it this way. When you go to restaurants these days, your McDonald's, your KFC, how do they incorporate those systems so that you just press buttons there, you place order, and then they make your food like that? So similar technology will actually be realized in the supermarkets very soon. Brace yourselves. You will enter a supermarket and there won't be a cashier. You pick up your objects, whatever you like, go to the counter, scan, and then pay, and then go. So we need to prepare our engineers and our technicians for that. And this is the typical technology that you will use for that, because this is a barcode reader. So it reads the barcode from the product. If you can just move this side, please. This camera will scan that barcode. It will give data to the system, which is linkable to the MES, so that you can then automate the whole thing. Okay, any questions maybe? Perfect, let us proceed, people. Over here, let's Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to demonstrate, we're going to look at one more system that is called additive manufacturing. I've got Solomon here, who has been helping us quite a lot to also set up these 3D printers. And he's the student from the college. So I would just like for him, going to hand over to him very quickly, and we'll also give you a run-up after that of what's happening here. Over to you, Solomon.
Thank you, sir. As you said, I'm Solomon. Here we have printed this within this printer. So as we printed, we were making a woodman here, and as you see, I was still trying to make it, but it still needs some many parts. So I'm going to finish it here in this printer. We are busy printing a robotic plier. Here you can see its picture. It's here, and it is there. The printer is still busy on the process printing the plier. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Solomon. So 3D printing is also very important and taking the world by storm. Well, first of all, think of it this way. What are the contributing factors to product? You know, nowadays, almost everything is made in China. It's only people, perhaps, that are not made in China. No, for sure, I'm made in South Africa. So literally, everything is just getting made in China. How is that the case? And you will also see that a lot of our factories in South Africa are closing down. They're closing down. This is a real crisis we have. Our factories are closing down because we cannot match with the competition from China. You should check this. And what does that mean for our students here? It's really not a positive thing. How can we solve this problem? Well, one way of solving it is to be competitive so that our products match those of the imported ones, actually even cheaper. And how can we do that exactly? So here's an example of how to make a product cheaper. So this is a tablet stand that we stopped midway because we wanted to show you inside. So the cost of the tablet stand is directly linked to the amount of plastic you use to make it, isn't it? That's obvious because you buy raw plastic to make the tablet stand. How do you reduce the material you need to make a tablet stand? If you look at inside this, can you see what it looks like? So this is a 50% infill. So normally you will use, let's say, a kilogram of plastic to make this, right? But because we are reducing the infill, the amount of material that is put inside here, we're reducing the amount of material by 50%. Can you see how drastically that will reduce the cost? And you can only do that with a 3D printer. You cannot do it with a CNC machine. So this emphasizes the importance of teaching mechanical students 3D printing. Okay, good. Let's proceed then. Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, I know it can go on and on and on. So now we're going to look at some fundamentals over here. You can just sort of be all around there. So I have Lemohan and Tanjiwe here. They are remarkable students from the college. They have really went above and beyond to ensure that our systems are running. And I think that they've also done some exercises, and I don't want to reveal too much, but I'm going to quickly hand over to them to run you through what is happening here, okay? Good.
Good day, we welcome you to Thabazimbi Tech Lab. As they mentioned our name, my name is Thabazimbi. So right here what you're seeing with LCD programming, it's just like the way you do it on your computer or cell phone. So right here we have a PC, a microcontroller,